Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. You watching my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm back doing a review of MTV Ghosted, Season 2, Episode 4, the episode of Michael and Francisco. Alright, this is not going to be a long, because I don't know, this episode don't really give much to me, but it is what it is. I just watch it, I take notes of this, and just move on from that. Alright, so the haunted is Michael, and I was reading on Twitter, and people saying that he's from TikTok or something like that. So he's good, famous on social media, one of the platforms. I think they just say TikTok. I don't got TikTok, so I don't know who he is. But people thinking that this episode could be fake because he's in TikTok and all that stuff. I don't know. Maybe it could be clout chasing. I don't know what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to just go say the episode. So Michael's the haunted. If y'all know, the haunted reach out to the show to find out why they got ghosted by the ghost. And then they do an investigation, they find a timeline, they look at theories, they try to see if any investigation want to debunk the theories or add new theories. And then the haunted and the ghost will meet up and they have a confrontation. And then after the confrontation, they will decide they want to ghost each other or make up. If one person say they ghost, then it's done. So that's just Michael is the haunted, and he reached out and he wrote a video, right? And he said, how can you get ghosted? And quick video. He said he met a guy, and after he met the guy, they got engaged to a person. He said he got message from the guy, and then he met the person. They started dating and got engaged the day after they started meeting. I said, what? You met them for a day, and then the next day you get engaged? Like, who does that? Like, that is really quick. Really quick. And then, when Bato had a ceremony, he had a panic attack. So they didn't go through the marriage. So I was like, right off the bat, that was too fast. That is too fast. I don't care if this is your first relationship. I don't care if this is your 90th relationship. I don't care if it's your 5th relationship. Ain't no other way you're going to get engaged to one the next day. I mean, I see people getting engaged after the month. I see people getting engaged after a couple of months, within a year, after 3 years. But a day? Dang! Like, it's like you spend the whole relationship and the whole month of a year relationship in one day. It's really like, oh, this is the person I'm going to engage to. And he said, when you're in love, then you do some stupid stuff. I said, yeah, that is a dumb, stupid stuff to do that, to get engaged a day after. So I was like, right off the bat, it is not going to seem that's going to be well, because you don't know, maybe stuff might resurface, feelings might resurface for someone else. Y'all don't know each other that well. Stuff might happen. You might get disappointed with each other. So what exactly is why y'all rushed? What exactly? Now, we find out this is the first relationship. So he never had a relationship with anybody else. This is his first real boyfriend. I said, if this is your first real boyfriend, ain't no need for you to get engaged with him that quickly. He lived in North Carolina, and Francisco lived in California. So he flew Francisco to where he at, and they started dating and all that stuff like that and going on. Now, he was getting deported to Japan because he's joined the military. So he was supposed to go to Japan, and I guess Francisco was supposed to go with him to Japan. So in June 2019, when they first started talking, Francisco texted him and said, I love you, all that stuff like that. And I said, damn, I love you already? And then Michael responded back, and then that's how he hooked on him so quickly. And in July, they got engaged, they started dating and get engaged to get married. Within the same month, they supposed to get married, he got that panic attack. And then that's where he was supposed to go to Japan within the same month after he was supposed to get married, because they said in the military, it's certain rules of who you deem family. So when you get married, I guess that's part of the rules they can do. They can live with each other. So if that person get married with the person, then he can live with him at whatever he had. And then September 19th, in September he got ghosted. And let's talk about the day he got ghosted. What the hell I'm about to say? So the day he about to get ghosted is that he was in Japan, and then the weekend of Japan, I guess they was making arrangements, and Francisco was supposed to meet him when he comes. He came, he texted Francisco, he was not responding at all. He got ghosted from that day he supposed to meet him. He get no response, and so he had to end up sleeping in a car that weekend when he supposed to be with Francisco. I said, oh, wow. I'd be pissed. Like, I could order him a different continent to come home to be with you, and you gonna have me sleep in the car? Child. Okay. So she think the first thing that he thought that something happened to him, but nothing happened to him because he see that he keep posting on social media. And then when you try to call him and stuff like that, his numbers change. The number doesn't work. So they said, nigga, with the number. They tried the number. That number doesn't work. It looked like a changed number. So I was like, oh, no. So that was that. And they gave what kind of theories that Michael had to why Francisco ghosted him. He said maybe it was someone else. Maybe moving to Japan scared them. Or he got cold feet. He probably changed his mind after Michael got cold feet of marrying him. So I was like, that could be a theory. So that's cool. That's good. So they went to investigation. He also gave his best friend information to Travis and Rachel so they could contact him. And they also gave Francisco's best friend, Mal, and see what she could say. Now, he did say that his, Francisco's best friend, Mal, he said how crazy it is for me to get back with Francisco in a scale from 1 to 10. She said a 7. I said, oh, okay. It's like, color. It said, listen, you doing too much. It's crazy. It is what it is. That's done that. So they started investigation. They were searching his social media account. And they came across a Francisco Tumblr page. I used to have Tumblr. I deleted Tumblr. I don't think I did. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't access that anymore after Tumblr got whacked. And they looked at his thing and they saw a post while he was dating Michael saying that he looking for man validations, all that craziness. I say yada yada yada. And also another post that he posted that he changed his number, and since he changed his number, it's been freeing. So I said, oh, why you saying all this? Why he dating Michael? I said, oh, okay. So they reached out to the best friends, Tyler and Mal, and Tyler responded first, and they talked to Tyler, and basically said Tyler is like Michael and Francisco relationship was cool. They connected. They had done well. He did feel like it was moving too fast because they about that's part of one of the theories they added. It was moving too fast, and it was crazy. Then they got engaged. He said, "Don't do it. Don't get married. It was ridiculous. Fly over here." All that stuff. So they asked him, would he be scared of moving to Japan to Michael? That's why you got Kofi. He just left him. He said if he could move from freaking California to North Carolina to be with him, and that's long distance in between each other, and he moved that, why you think he would be scared to go to Japan if he moved from California to North Carolina? I said that's true. I was like, he wouldn't be scared of moving to Japan if he just moved from his own within the whole country to another state. So yes, he wouldn't mind going to the other country with him, especially if that's supposed to be a love, right? So they debunked that. They crossed that out. So after that, they talked to the best friend of Francisco, Mal, and she was saying that, oh yes, he was dating other people since Michael. He was dating other people, and he's not dating right now, but he was dating other people. And she didn't really give the reason why he goes to me, say it's for him to say. But she didn't think it was too fast with relationships, so they debunked that it wasn't too fast, and let him talk to you about that. But she did mention that he is addicted to long distance relationships. Like he loves long distance relationships, and Travis said he coined an idea, long distance relationship addict. I said I never heard of that. I didn't know. I never heard of somebody be a long distance relationship addict. Whatever, this person who loves long distance, it's a comfortability that they can have space when they're not even asking it to because they live in different states. So I said, oh, that does make sense. All right, that's what I'm saying. So they look at all that. They say, listen, the only way we get answers is talk to Francisco. So they talk to Michael. They let Michael know everything. He's still a little bummed out, all that stuff. I said, okay, whatever. So then Michael finally respond. Not Michael, Francisco. He finally respond. And they asked Mal to text him and let him know that we're looking out for him. It's real. It's not a fake. We're not scammers out here. So they got Francisco, and Francisco got online, and he said right off the back he went to talk to Michael, and he realized, he reflected that he said, yeah, he should have ghosted him. Should have talked to him, and just I ready to talk to him. They got Michael in. Here's the confrontation. The confrontation, they talk, and all of a sudden Michael said his piece. Now, Francisco said the reason why he ghosted him is that he found a prenup in the email that was drafted to him between those two, and he didn't like it because he told, when they talked about a prenup, they were, Francisco was against it because his parents didn't have no prenup, so he was not looking to sign any prenup to get there. Now, he said it was clauses in the prenup that caused him alarming. One of the clauses was, is whoever make the most money would get the kids if decided they had to have kids. So I said, oh, okay, whoever make the most money would get the kids. That made me think about him having TikTok, because if he get TikTok and he making money out of that, maybe he think that he has more money than Francisco, and then if they got kids, he will get the kids. He said that's a stipulation. And then another stipulation was open relationship. He didn't want an open relationship. He wanted a monogamous relationship. And he said maybe I put that clause in so maybe he might find somebody attractive one day and all that stuff like that. I said don't even open that can of worms. If you want him monogamously, y'all will practice monogamously. No, this open relationship. No for that. Come on. So many of y'all do this. It's crazy. Monogamous relationship, monogamously, let it go. Let it be. Alright? So they was like, look at his Tumblr page. He said, we look for man of validation. You know, I was willing to work with you and willing to be there for you, willing to give you validation. It's just like you addicted to long distance relationship where you see other people. Like, I could be there for you. I could do whatever. It's like, why you needed that when you had me and all that stuff. And he said, Tumblr page. We talking about what's going on. So they showed him the Tumblr page. He said, oh, okay. All that stuff. And then they look at the pictures. He said that's not really reflecting of me, all that stuff with the Tumblr page. It's just something I say. But also when they talk about the freeing, the changing number that is so freeing, he said he needed a break. So Rachel talked to Francisco, and Francisco said that yeah, the number of freeing changing was not about Michael. It was about an ex. He had dated an ex. They broke up. They didn't talk to each other for like 3 years, but he reached out back to him, and then his feelings for the ex started resurfacing. So he wanted to give Michael the real reason why he ghosted, because Rachel realizes that maybe he used the prenup as an escape to avoid telling him the real reason why he ghosted. Now that prenup was, to me, what could be a standard reason. I said, listen, we talk about prenup, and I said no, and then he said it's a contract. You don't have to do a contract until you sign it. Yes, technically you have to sign it, but why you drafted in the first place? So you could show him that it's good. And you add the stipulations and you even talk to him about the clauses. Okay, whatever. Francisco told Michael the real reason why he ghosted him, and say he was hung up with an ex and everything, because the ex responded back to him and everything, and it was nothing about you and stuff. It's just the feelings that he had got from the ex and stuff. Him and the ex though talking him on and talk anymore. They were done with each other. I guess at that time it just that it's resurfaced and his feelings caught up, so it was like got his mind on crazy, and he just couldn't focus on a relationship with Michael, because when his ex texted him, his feelings, everything just resurfaced back on, and got his mind quite messed up from it. So he had to get clarity, and I guess he got the clarity after they broke up and not get together. But he should have never ghosted Michael. He said it was wrong for him to ghost Michael and everything. And that's it. There wasn't really much to say. They let him go. So it seems like Francisco is not a bad dude. He just had his mind tripped up to the ex and everything. And it happens. It happens. But it's messed up that your ex and you didn't talk to your ex for like 3 years, and he just hit you up out of the blue, and then all that stuff come up. So maybe some things that didn't happen that he didn't get a closure, because he said the ex broke up with him. So maybe he didn't get no closure from that, and then when he ex hit him back, he just said, "Oh my gosh, it's something." So they decided to do the ghost store makeup. Francisco said he wouldn't make up, but Michael said he wouldn't go because he said he got no room for anger and stuff, and he needs it done. He need to move forward, move on from it, and that's it. 3 months later, he said he single. He's not dating right now. He's doing his own thing. He making his own money, and that's it. I would say that's to say. I don't know. Just probably this review and probably not be that excited like my catfish one. But like I said, this episode didn't really get much to me. So please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel about this episode. Do y'all agree with his reasons to ghost him or not? Do you agree that Michael should have stayed ghosted? I mean, if that's the case, yes, he has a feelings that he had to work on. He was hung with an ex. He could have had told them. He shouldn't have ghosted him, making him feel like it was all on him, what it's not. And just say that, yo, my ex hit me up. Now it got me crazy. My mind is foggy. I don't know how to feel right now. And he could have probably worked through it. But the fact that he ghosted him, that's probably messed up. And that prenup thing, I said, let's don't be doing no surprise prenup with people. If they don't want to do nothing like that, they talk about it, no. But don't do a prize drafting and throw him and see if he could be okay with that. I ain't like that. But that was a real reason to ghost it. The ghosted was that he was hung up with his ex. That's what. And if that's the case, hey, ghost to ghost. Hey, what can you do about that? Stay ghosted. But that was my review, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how you feel. Peace.